find a different way to sync this up eventually, but not today. Today is not that day. Oops. Alright, luckily it's loading fast, so we might be good. Hopefully. Alright, intro plays. Hey everyone, this is Jalen Shadek, and welcome back to another Let's Watch RWBY. Get this thing off my screen. Today we have Volume 7, Chapter 8. Cordially Invited. If I pronounced that first word wrong, I apologize. I've never seen that before. But alright. So quick little side note, not really a side note, but whatever. This episode is 15.5 minutes long, so it's, if I remember right, the shortest episode of the volume. I think. So this will be interesting. As an actual side note, though, I say this in all my. I feel like I say this in all my review reactions, but I am tired. I did not have the greatest sleep, but whatever. All right. Oh, before I forget, I kind of already did, but before I forget, before I watch this video, go watch the official release. I'm terrible at this, but go watch the official release. Link will be in the description. Blah, blah, blah. You know how this goes. Alright. Sorry. So, what do I think is going to happen? Well, Jacques is in the title. Not the title, the thumbnail. I told you I'm tired. So obviously things are going to go very badly because he's just this never-ending, like, source of awfulness because he's to heck with this guy. I never mentioned that I don't like Jacques. Actually, scratch that. I hate Jacques. I feel like all RWBY fans should. If you don't, why? What do you see in this guy? But I mean, I've seen people defend Whitley, so who knows? But anyways, last episode, Jacques invited everyone to a dinner party. Not really a party, but whatever. And Ironwood's going to be defending his seat on the council. This is obviously a trap. Like, freaking duh. But, who knows how it'll go. So, but I don't really know what much else to say. I hope we see, Weiss's mom. I know she has, like, the fandom calls her Willow. I don't know where they get that from, or if they just made that name up just because. But if that's actually her name, then good on you, fandom. But, I hope we see her this episode. We're going to the Schnee Manor, so at least I think that's where they are. Whatever. Alright. I've dragged this on for far too long. So, 3, 2, 1, play. I don't know why the Rooster Teeth logo does that. Seen other reactors talk about that too, so. Keep dreaming about a better world. You keep pushing for some clarity. Oh, hello. Get this out of here. It's gonna save you from this gravity. You're holding out for so many clouds. Maybe you'll wake up in a world of shine. Oh, but what did you say? I'm not gonna sing along to this. I'm a terrible singer, especially at 11 a.m. I really like Yang's new outfit. I mean, I like all their new outfits, but Yang was on screen at the time. Thought I'd mention it.
Only my father would turn a hostile takeover into a fluffy PR move. On the news, he said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the general to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. I know Jacques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Not hard to imagine how that's gonna play out.
I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she? There's just too many coincidences.
You really think your dad might have something to do with Salem?
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win. And we should do the same. Meaning? Well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say you're the only one who could snoop around the house and not be questioned. If Jacques Schnee's up to something, I think we should know what it is.
Agreed. I mean, the fandom knows what's going on, but... Hey, Crow. The Aesops too? Huh, alright.
Suppose we should smile for the cameras?
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
Fair enough. No Jean and Nora?
Good evening, everyone.
Where's Klein?
What an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother, how have you been? I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go. I can't imagine why. General, exactly how large do you think our dining room table is?
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
For those of you joining us in the dining room, please follow me.
Wish us luck.
I mean, they already invited you, didn't they?
Care for a drink, sir?
No thanks. I think I'll just stick to patrolling the grounds.
Good idea.
Words out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the general calls on you.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Let's see them out of house and home.
Counterpoint, how about we do wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff.
I'll be in touch.
Dear sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up.
No, screw you.
Oh, I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home, only to come crawling back?
This might be a problem.
General Ironwood,
Oh,
please.
I thought that was an Oreo, not gonna lie.
Have a seat.
Robin?
Councilman Sleet. Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it.
Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
What is she doing here?
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way? I do recall some confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
Jacques, you better shut your
mouth. As the official
mouth
report stated,
right now.
That footage was doctored. Penny is completely under my control.
Which is concerning, I think.
Concerning?
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
Why won't this kid buzz off?
We need to do something.
What was that earlier about breaking things?
Well, Whitley, I'm sure the company is lucky to have you. But if you'll pardon me...
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! Messy food coming through!
To drive, the company has promised me my own parking space. Maybe.
Care for a drink? Don't mind if I do.
Oh no! Look out!
I'm going to go get some more.
Nice to see Ren a little more involved in this now. That works. I'm pretty sure their initial plan was to get it on Whitley,
If you'll excuse me.
that works too. Ruby.
The fact of the matter is, you've operated with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure of Atlas borders is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest of the world.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
Quite right, Miss Hill. And I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman
Winter is
here to
saving
shed
up
some light
something.
on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity Project will help with all of the issues you presented. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy trust like everything else. You have to earn it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what—
Winter. That's enough.
Excuse me.
And then there's Weiss.
Miss Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Hello, darling.
I knew it. There she is.
Are you okay?
Hey, Penny.
I'll be fine. I just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I was in control, but you heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And that is precisely the problem. I should have just stayed in line.
I guess you're right. I don't understand.
I'm sorry I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
Well, duh.
It's okay, Mom. It's fine.
What are you doing in your father's office?
I'd be asking you the
Just
same
looking
question.
for something I left.
That's right, you left. You left.
I need to use Father's computer.
Why?
Because I think he may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
I assume that's why you're here. Unless you're just here to do that.
He started locking his home computer.
Oh, great.
But he still has blind spots.
Build scroll.
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For our safety, in case I ever need it. You haven't come back to stay, have you?
No.
Good.
Oh.
A man came by. I'm afraid your father may be involved in something more dangerous than he realizes.
You don't fricking say.
No matter what happens, Weiss, please don't forget about your brother.
Whitley wants nothing to do with me.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
Whitley never liked Weiss, though.
Who are you?
It's Batman! I mean, it looks like Gotham, so come on. What are you doing, Watts?
Hey, Mom! It's snowing!
Oh, that's her name is Willow. That was a weird way to end the episode. Alright, I need to see this. Who voices Willow? Caitlin Glass. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Hey, Chadwick's in this episode. Nice. Oh, he was the councilman. Got it. Got it. Alright. Who's Caitlin Glass? That sounds so familiar. Okay, she's my hero. Let's just, okay, she's a Shido. Got it. Alright, cool. I kind of want to see the rest of this concept art. Alright, so it wasn't quite the trap, but things aren't looking well for Ironwood. And Weiss is finding out about Watts. Alright. Well, in that case, we're done here. Alright, that was... Yeah, it was a good episode. I was kind of hoping a little bit more would happen between Ironwood and Jacques, but whatever. And as for the rest of the episode, we finally saw Willow, and she's voiced by Mina Shido from My Hero Academia, so that's cool. A lot of My Hero characters, voice actors are in RWBY. Christopher Sabat, Chris Weckhamp, Jason Liebrecht, so many. But yeah, it was also nice to see. Well, nice is the bit iffy, but we saw Winter and Jacques in the same area for the first time in the entire series. So that's fun. And Winter reacted about as well as everyone else would. So yeah. I was not expecting to see Robin in that in that room. I thought Jacques was going to do everything in his power to, you know, I don't know. I always thought that Jacques hated Robin. I mean, let me try this again. They have the walking lie detector in the room, so maybe she should use her powers on Jacques. But anyways, yeah, not a lot to say about this episode. It's very, I do want to talk about Whitley though, because Willow said like yeah, of course he doesn't want anything to do with you. You left him here with us. It's like Whitley never liked Weiss. I don't understand that kind of logic, but whatever. I really hope there isn't some sort of like redemption for Whitley, because he sure as heck doesn't want it. He seems perfectly fine with doing what he's doing. I will say though, it was kind of satisfying to see him get humiliated. I don't know, maybe I'm just a sick person, but I don't like Whitley. I just don't. He just seems like such a... He just comes across as a big jerk. I don't know. I don't like Whitley Schnee. He's the worst. He's not the worst, but he's definitely up there at this point. I mean, with Adam dead, might as well put Jacques up there as the worst. But yeah, not a lot to say. So we'll just have to wait next week to determine what will happen to determine what Weiss is seeing. Oh wait, no we won't, because RWBY isn't getting an episode next week. Christmas break, everybody. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Merry Christmas, because this will be coming out after Christmas. So yeah, that is RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 8. It was a decent chapter. I'm gonna be honest. While I liked this episode, it's probably my least favorite out of the volume so far. Not to say it was a bad episode. Like, again, I liked this episode, but there's just not a lot to really go over. Like even with like Chapter 4, which had almost nothing plot heavy happen, there was a fair amount of things to talk about. With this one, not really. I guess it's because it's 15.5 minutes long, but whatever. So yeah. I guess that's all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you all next time. Bye, everybody.